So So the purpose is also to verify data type and the length of the column. They will give you, if that be the case, if you are they have asked you to test the database, they will give you the documentation. So they give you, the structure of the table. They will tell you the length of the length of your column. They will tell you the data type. They will tell you the primary and the foreign key. It will be stated. So those are the things that you have to be checking in the DB. So you have the document, you have the document that you are cross-checking. So, but like I said, there are some of us, they will just give us an application to test. So, and if they don't ask you, to check all these things, what you need to do in that case is just check the back end, the data that you are getting from the front end. You cross check it against what you have at the back end, if they correspond or not. But in the case of when um you have an offer from your client that they want you to check our DB for us, so you have to do with the documentation. And another type of the database testing is functional testing, as you have on your normal UI testing. So functional testing is performed keeping in mind an end user point of view, whether the required transaction operation run by the end user meet the business specification. That is the blackboard testing and the whiteboard testing. We all know that. So you are checking, the functional, requirement of the DB. For example, to validate the functionality of database operation and ensure they meet requirement. Example, you test the crude operation. That we have done that, on Monday till Thursday. We have done the crude operation. So, and what is this? Your crude operation is create, read, operate, and delete operation. So we have done that. So you want to check will your database allow new set of data. Will your database allow you to insert into it, or will your database allow you to view, to use your select query, or will it allow you to update, to delete? So it's possible, like I told us, that you don't assume that things are working perfectly until you test them. And another purpose of this functional testing is that to validate store procedure, triggers, and various function in the DB, and also to ensuring data integrity and consistency during transaction. And also we have the non-functional testing. So non-functional testing involve performing load testing, threat testing, checking minimum system requirement to meet business specification, risk finding and performance optimization of database. And the purpose is to assess the performance, security, and reliability of the database. So we have all these, and the database testing technique. So the process to perform database testing is similar to testing of other application, like just the normal testing, but just that you are focusing this time around on the DB. So DB testing can be described with the key process given below. The first one, you set up the environment in which we have done. That is, you set up your SQL server, uh, and after setting up the environment, you run your test. That is, you write your query, and you run it, and you check the result. After you checking the result, you now begin to validate according to the expected result. So you know that, okay, once you run this is the social amount of the table that will display. This is the column. This is this and that. You have to begin to validate it against the expected result, and after which you now report the findings to the respective stakeholder. So various SQL statements are used to develop the test cases. The most common SQL statement which is used to perform DB test is the select statement. So this is the most powerful statement. As a matter of fact, in some application, they will not allow you, even they will not give you the um, um, the write access. They will only give you the read only access, because at times you may want to, some people may want to go into extent of go and deleting the important aspect of the application, but to some extent they can give you the right access as well. but you want to be sure that when you perform all these operations, they are, and they perform, you'll be able to carry out this operation successfully. But bear in mind, the most commonly used statement when you are performing your database testing is select, because the select is a read-only access that will give you just to view what is in the table. So in some cases they will not give you the access to create, to insert, and even to update. They will not even give you the access to delete. So majorly the select, but in some area you still have to check all this. They will give you the right. So let's continue. So last week I shared with us two folders. You will still have them. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, you were breaking at some point
Okay.
that you shared something. I didn't get that.
Yes, I share two files with us last week. Two files. I sent the link to us. I asked us to download. You will still have them.
Yes, I still have them.
All right. What about the others? You will still have them, or should I resend it again?
Please
Yes, you
resend.
can resend
I
it
still
again.
okay, but you can
Please you
still
can resend.
All right. Okay. Let me send it. So I'll just send the link to us. So it's a very light. It shouldn't take up to like 1 minute or 2 minutes. It's a very light. So I send it on our WhatsApp group. So I send it because of future purpose. Some people that are not here can still make use of it. So you have it on our WhatsApp platform. So just click on the link, and once you click on it, it will download on your system. So because some of us we came very late today, we are unable to introduce ourselves, and which is not the best practice. We should know who is on the call. But because some of us we decided to come late, I don't know why that we decided to come late today. So Abi, how far now? Can we continue?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. So in the folder, let me share my screen so that you can see the folder. Let me present, and let me see. So please confirm you can see my. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
So the can you see the three folder inside this? Can you see the three folders?
Yes.
So this is what you have. We want to make use of the first and the last, which is create object and load data. Do we have something like this when we downloaded it on our system? Do we have something like this?
Yes, please.
All right. So what you want to do now, when you want to test the DB, the request can come in form of this. And some other time you might have, it's only they might have configured you, maybe through the online means that they might have configure you, but at times they may give you a kind of a script like this that you have to go and import it into your SQL server. Like this one now. So we want to import these two files into our SQL. That is what we want to do. So the first thing that we need to do now is let's go to our SQL server. We want to import it. Let's go into our um, go to, yes. Confirm you can see my SQL server. Please confirm.
Yes. Yes.
So the first thing that I want us to do is that once you launch your SQL server like this, you click on new query. Look at this new query. Can you see?
Yes.
So click on the new query. You have a fresh page like this.
We can't see your screen again.
Okay. This thing has started today. Oh. What happened? Okay. So I'm resharing it. What about this? Can you see it now? Hello? Is it up now?
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
On.
All right. So what I want us to do is I want us to create database. I believe every one of us will know how to create database now. So you use your create statement to create a
Hello.
database.
Please, your screen is off again, sir.
Ah, what's going on? Okay. Hold on. So maybe what I will do now, let me share the entire screen. Uh, please confirm. Can you see? Is it up now?
Yes.
Okay. So let's create. Let's create. We want to create a new database. So create database. So, and what is the name of our database? We want to create the database called bike bike talk. Please, as I'm doing it, I want you to do it. So create bike talk. Have you done that? Please let's mute our mic so that we not interfere what we are doing here. Let's mute our. If you are not talking, please mute your mic. So have you done this? Hello.
On it, sir.
Please let be fast. We have a long way to go.
Yes.
So are we good to go now?
Yes, sir, you can continue.
Yes. Sir.
So as usual, so let's just highlight it. I want you to cultivate the habit of highlighting it so that it will when you have multiple scripts, you will not, because during the course of our task I discovered that some people they are running to one issue or the other as a result of they have several scripts on their screen and they are trying to run it at once. So the way SQL Server work is that when you have different scripts like this, assuming you have different script like this, you have it like this. So once you click on this execute button, it will execute everything at the same time. But for example, I have like this now. I want to run this. What I will do is I will highlight this. So I will now click on execute. So we only this SQL server we go directly to the highlighted script and we run it. So please, I want you to cultivate the habit of highlighting before you click on execute. So let's highlight it, and after highlighting it, click on execute button here. Can we see the execute button here?
Yes, 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 yes,
So
yes.
Yes, please.
once you click on it, what do we get? What do you get?
Command commands completed successfully.
But good, yes. So you when you just refresh, just click on the database and then click on refresh like this, like this. So once you done that, you will see the bike store like this. Can you see it?
Yes.
Aha. So we have our DB running. So subsequently, before we now do anything, what we now need to do is that we now use another command to change the database that we want to be using. So just use this keyword, use bike store. So like this. So we want to switch the control to the database. So after that, we have gotten our DB ready. So the next thing we want to do now is that we now want to import our table. We are not going to be inserting into this table because we have quite a lot of table that we want to work with. So for us to be doing one after the other will take a whole lot of time. So what we want to do is that we want to import it. So how do we import it? You click on the file. Are we together, please?
Yes.
So it's only you that I'm hearing your voice. So what about the others?
Yes, we are
Yes, we are
together.
together.
Please.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we want to import. You've downloaded the file. You have the file already. So what we want to do now is that we want to import the first one. So you go to file, click on file. Have we done that?
Yes, sir.
So you click on new. So from new, you want to open file because it's from the file that you want to choose it from. So you click on file. Have you done that?
Yes.
So once you click on file, it will open up, you know, so it will open up. What do you have what do you have?
We have general
Okay.
text file, HTML page, JavaScript file, style files, and
So I want the other people to do the same. So just that we have new and open here. Hmm? So the first thing, new, if you want to do it from the scratch, you click on file. But what you want to do now, we are not going to follow this route. What you want to do is that we want to open the file that we have. So let's close it and click on the file again. So let's click on open this time around. So now let's locate our file. Click on file. So you now have your open file dialog window. Do we see something like this?
Yes.
yes, yes.
All right. So you double click on that zip folder. It's a zip file. So Double click on it. Do you have three file like this? Bike source sample database, create object, drop all object, load data. Do you have something like this?
Yes.
Yes. So the first
Yes.
thing that we want to load, we want to create our object. So you click on create object. Click on, just double click on it. So just click on it and you have something like this. You have something like this.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Good. So is what we all this one now this one is an advanced level. So I talk about the schema. So they create schema here. So it's part of those things that we still have to check. So now here when you see something like this green color like this, you see dash dash two dash dash like this. So it means this one is a label. You want to use it to label your script so that you know the entry and the exit point. That okay, oh, this is you are creating table. So when you want to create a table, you want to create a label, what you just need to do is just two dash dash, and anything that you are typing will turn green. So the server will not read this point. It will not look, you will not see it as an error. Because if you do anything aside that, it will throw it as an error. So you have already have one here already. So it will just throw it as an error. So what you just need to do is you now want to run it. If you look at it very well on my own system here, everything is underlined red, red, red. Hello?
We are here, sir.
We can hear you.
Yes. So, but from your own end, you shouldn't have something like you will not see anything like this. Your own will not be red.
No.
Aha. The reason my own is, I have red line is because I've already installed it. So it's seeing it as it already exists. Can you see? Can you see now? There is already an open name production in the database. Can you see? So because
Yes, sir.
I've already imported it, so I don't need to do it again. So what you just need to do now is that you now you highlight it, you know, starting from here. So down to the last point. So once you've done that, you click on execute. Let's click on execute after highlighting it. Have you done that?
Yes, sir.
So what do you have? What?
Commands completed
Command
success.
completed successfully.
Good, good, good. So we are on the same page now. So what we just did is that, instead, last week, what we did, we are creating table on our own. We are saying creating table. All these things, you can do it on your own. But, we have a lot of table inside this. So for us to be doing all these things, 2 hours we are seeing here. Look at it. We have different data type. They are, structuring this database. We have a lot. So, but for us not to, waste time. So that is why we are using this script. We are uploading this script. So what we did here is that we created our table. So if you want to see it now, refresh. Click on the buy store like this. Right click and click refresh. Click on refresh. And after clicking on the refresh, you look at this plus button beside it. Just click on it. Have you done that? Hello?
Yes, we are here. I've done that.
Do you see something like this?
Yes.
So let's click on the table. Look at the table. You see plus sign beside your table. Click on it. It will expand the table. You now see different table that you have on this database. Look at it. We have your own must not have this. Let me remove this. Let me remove this. So let me remove this. Yes. So what you have a production dot brand, you have production dot categories, production dot product. Do you have something like this? Hello.
No.
Yes.
Okay, let me run my.
Refresh, refresh. If you are not seeing it, it means it has not refreshed on your system. Refresh. Click on the right click on the bike stores. So click on it. Can you see it now? Hello.
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Can you see it now?
None. No, I can't on my hand. It's not refreshing.
Not yet from my hand as well. Not refreshing.
Not
Yeah, not
refreshing.
yet.
What about other?
I can see it on mine.
So you guys that you are not seeing it, do you follow what I did? Because by now supposed to have seen it. So you can see it. Keep refreshing. You're supposed to see it. Keep refreshing.
Did you
So keep refreshing.
maybe check if you switch to the Byte Stores database? You might have done it in a different database.
Aha. That is why I said you must use what you will do. Hello, what you will do, eh? Some of you that you cannot see it. What you do is that at the top here, at the top here, just put use by stores. Hello, some of you that you cannot see it, just put this statement at the top. Use by stores. Have you done that?
Yes, please.
Yes. So now run it now. Now execute it. Execute it. Do you have successful response?
Yes, successful.
Yes, yes. Now refresh.
Yes.
Click on the bike store. It means some of you that you can do it the second time. You didn't follow the instructions. I told us when you created the DB, I said at the end of the day you put bike stores, use bike stores. You did not really okay, maybe you've not executed it. So when you create a table, because some other time you may create a table, you will not be able to see it, meaning that it has gone to another database entirely. For you to be sure that you are creating to the right database, after creating the database, what you need to do is that you use this keyword, use keyword, followed by the name of the database that you just created. Mhm. That is for you making use of statement. If you cannot use that, you can come over here. Look at this place. Can you see here? Can you see here? Hello.
Yes.
Yes,
So you
yes.
can now, if you cannot use this, you can select it manually. You can select the statement that you want to use. In this case, we are using bike store, bike store. So some of us that you have done it the second time, right click on the bike store and refresh. So you should be able to see your table from your table, click on this, and this thing will drop down. Do you see your table now? Hello?
I can't. It's not refreshing on my end.
Any other person? Let me see.
Yeah, it's not bringing anything under the table.
You're not bringing anything. Who
Me, I
can
can
see
Yes.
see
this?
it. Me, I
Hello?
can see it now.
I can say it is showing everything.
It's shown everything. So
Yes.
Yeah.
what are we, the other guys, what are we following this? Because if you follow this, you're supposed to have seen this. Or maybe you that you say you can't see it. Can you share your screen? Let me see. Share your screen. Share your screen. Let me see what you see.
Thanks so much.
Share your screen. Let me fast. We have just 8 minutes left for how time fly. We have not even started anything, no. And I don't want to rush. Please, can you share your screen so that let me stop sharing.
I'm using my another laptop actually, so I won't be able to share my screen.
Okay. What about that person that you having similar issue? Can you share your screen so that I see what you are doing?
I can't. I can't. I'm using my phone to connect to the Zoom meeting.
So is it only two of you that you cannot see it?
Oh, let me share my own screen.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's coming up.
Right.
Okay.
So I can't see it
So it
here. Then
means even from the starting, you think
I
it's
can't hear
just
you.
hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I said, even looking at what we have here now, it's saying that uh
Well,
you have
your voice is
Your voice is low. We can't hear
Okay.
you.
clear.
I think for people that can't actually see it, probably they should re-highlight and re-execute. I can see it now.
you can see it now. Good, good.
Yes.
But for my own it is showing I can see error here. And even under the comma, there is an error.
Honestly, I can't hear you at all.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, somebody want to ask question. Idowu, go on, please.
Good evening, sir. Good
Good
evening,
evening.
sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, my own is showing specified schema name production that does not exist or you don't have permission to.
Okay, what you do now, close close this window that you have. Close it outrightly. Close it and go back to your file to open and re-import it again. It's like you've tampered with
Okay, sir.
something. Can you can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Yes. What you need to do is that you have to close this window because you already have issue now. There's nothing you can do here. So close this outrightly and go to your file. And from your file, click on new and click open.
Okay, sir. Okay.
And now re-import it. What we did the first time. Do you still understand it, or should I can I share my screen so that you can see it?
Um, yes, you can share your screen, sir.
Okay, all right. But we have immediately we have just less than 4 minutes now. When immediately the time runs out, I will share another link so that we can join quickly. So let me share my screen now. Can you see my screen now?
No, not
Yes, I can
this.
see it.
It's coming
Okay,
up.
it's not coming up.
Is it up now?
Yes,
Okay.
it's coming up.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Please, can I share my screen now?
Okay. Oh, hold on, please. Hold on, hold on. You share your screen,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
let me finish with this one first.
Thank you, sir.
So, Idowu, what you need to do is you have to close. This is the query like this, right? Uh, this is a query like this. What you need to do is that you close it. Just close it like this. So cancel. Just close it. I'm not doing anything. So no. So I've closed it. You close it like that. You go to file. Hmm? So from your file, you go to open. Are you following, Idowu?
Yes, yes, I'm with you, sir.
So you go to open and you click on file. So go back to your SQL Server sample database. That folder, you double click on it. So you click on the first one, create object. Just double click on it. Do you have something like this on your screen?
Yes, yes, yes.
Good, good. So what you need to do now is that before you run it, first of all,
Okay,
go to this place here.
okay.
Make sure that you
Yes,
set it
yes.
to bike store. Can you see? Do you see bike store
Back
there?
stone. Let me check. Yeah, yeah, yes, I saw it there.
Select a bike store. After
Okay.
that, come back to your here. Now click on execute.
From what you did not highlight it.
Don't. It's only one. It's only one script that we have here. So just go over and just click on execute.
Commands completed successfully.
Good. So it means that during the maybe when you are trying to write something on it, you tamper with something. So that is the reason why you had that issue. So you have it successfully now. So
Thank
let
you,
me
sir.
the time it will go off now. So let me get another link. I will send another link now so that we can join quickly. Um, so let me just send it to us.
You can drop it here as well, sir.
So we have it here. Do we have it here now? Yes, yes. So we just but well, let me put it on now because once this one time out, you will not see it again. So let me put it on. I'll put it on our WhatsApp group. So quickly um let's leave the call. Let's leave the call and go and rejoin so that this one will not disturb us. Let's leave the call. So very good. So this one is seamless. you have the floor now. You can share your screen.
Thank you, sir. Okay, please can you see my
Yeah,
screen?
it's coming up. Yes.
Can you see my screen now?
Yeah, yes, I can see it.
Okay, sir. I tried refreshing. Exactly.
You completing successfully. Okay. Right click. No, no, just come to right click.
Yes, I've done that.
Refresh. Yes. Refresh. Now click on the plus sign and go to table. So go to table. New
I,
okay. Okay. Refresh. Refresh the table. Right click on the table. Table. Yes. Right click on that table.
okay.
Refresh. Refresh again. Refresh. So, what you do, what you do now, you have to follow the same thing you did. So close this one. I'm not sure that
Okay.
it has closed this. Yes, close.
That's right.
Just just cancel. Yes, close it. It has not closed. Click again. Yeah, close. Yes. No, 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 no. Just cancel. Close it again. I don't want you to save it.
Okay, sir.
Close it. No, no. Aha. So now go back to your file. Go back
Okay.
to your file. Click on open
Okay, sir.
and click on file.
Okay.
Yes. Double click on this. Yes. Double click on it. Select the first one. Double click on it. Yes. So look at this. That look at the smart card. Can you see? That is the progress, the problem that we're having. So you have not switched over to the database. Look at you still have master. So you
Oh,
that's the reason why. So make sure
oh,
that before you do anything, make sure you check the DB if you are in the right place. Now execute it now. Click on execute now. So you should have it now. Yes, can you see now? Successfully.
yes, sir.
Now refresh. Just right click on the right dot there. Refresh again. Now click on the yes. Go to table. Yes, you
Okay,
can see.
thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Let me stop sharing. Thank you.
You're welcome. So anything you want to, because some of us, maybe when you are maybe you are in hot seat, and they want you, maybe your supervisor wants you to get things done immediately. All these things you may spend hours on it. You will not be able to figure out where the problem is coming from. The first thing first is that it's better to use that use statement. Use immediately you create your database. The next thing that you need to do is that use followed by their database name. Anything that you are executing now, automatically it will switch over to that DB. So anything that you are creating now will be going straight to that database. So I believe we all have our DB, I mean our table set up now. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
All right, thank you. So let's move on. We now want to populate the data inside. What we only did, we only we only created tables, but no data inside the table. So we now want to populate it. Instead of using our insert statement, we now want to import another script. So what we are going to do now, we are going to follow the same process. So let's go to let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. So let me share my screen. Please confirm you can see my screen.
Yes, you can see
I
it.
can see your screen.
All right. So let's go to file. So we will follow the same step. You click on open and you click on file. Have you done that? So instead, the first one we did, we imported a create object. So this time around, we are going to load data, the last one. So double click on the last one. So if you double click on the last one, you have something like this. Do you have something like this?
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So you have something like this. And once you have something like this, it's like the one we used to insert into, but this one now, as this one they put something in place, they created schema, they set identity, they do a lot of things. So this is we are inserting into those tables. The first one we are inserting into this table. Look at this. Look at this. So these are the things that we are inserting into this table. Because if you see something like this, that's how you interpret it. So we are inserting into this table, and what you are inserting, we have brand ID, we have brand name, and the value that we are inserting here is one and Electra. So that's how you do it up to, we have several tables. Can you see? So we have a lot of tables. Can you see? So quite a lot. So that's the beauty of script. So immediately you just click execute at once. All of them at once. Just so click execute now. Everybody click execute. What do we get?
Yeah.
All affected.
Sorry,
One role affected.
one
Role affected.
one role affected. So all of us.
Yes,
Similar.
yes, yes. One
Yes.
role affected.
Okay, good, good. So meaning that we are on the same page now. So if you are not getting it, please let me know now. Let me know. Please let me know. So that who is not getting it? Hello,
Nobody.
everyone.
Nobody.
Okay, all right. That's fine. So once you've done that, it means we have populated our table. So we have our DB running and we have our table and we have data in it. So now for us to check if um all this data, if this data are still intact. So what we need to do, eh? So create a new query, click on new query window. click on new query here. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
You.
Yes. Click on new query. So as you click on the new query, so you have a fresh page like this. So what we want to do is that, first of all, let's just say we want to, I told us that the common statement is select. We want to see some of this data that we just uploaded. So select all from which table can we use. If you want to, you can start it like this. See how I will start it. Let's say I want to check production count. I will just click on it and I will start
We
it.
can't hear you. Let's just
Hello, can you hear me now? Am I audible now?
yes.
Am I audible now?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
you
Yes.
are.
All right. So if you don't want to waste time in typing it, the shortcut for you to do to get it done is that you click on the table that you want to select from, you just drag it and put it here. Can you see?
Okay.
So instead of just typing, you just do like that. Hmm? So if you still want to do multiple, let's do multiple.
Sir, please, can you repeat that again?
Okay. Let me do that. Are you up with, are you up to this step? Select this time means select all. Select
Yes.
all from, are you here now?
Yes, sir.
So the table that you want to select from, assuming that you want to select from this production dot category, this one that I highlighted, you click on it like this, just once, not double click. Oh, you only click on it once. After that, you now drag it. You left click down on your mouse, and you now drag it. Left click on your mouse, you drag it. Have you done that? Are you able to do it?
Yes, we've done it.
Good. So that is the shortcut of you typing. At times, as you are typing, you may misspell it. Once you miss any spell, the system will not be able to locate it and will just give you an error. So that is the shortcut. So we are doing multiple. Can you see? Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So production products and this. So let's stop here. So let be running, let be executing in one after the other. So let's say let's first of all, let's run the first one. Select from production.brand. So select it like this. I told us that I want you to cultivate the habit of highlighting your script before executing it. From what I have here, I have multiple scripts on my screen. So now for me to run this, what I have to do is that unless I want to run all of them at the same time, if I want to run all of them at the same time, I will not select. I will just execute straight. It will execute all of them. But if you want to be running it one after the other, just highlight the particular one that you want to execute and click on execute. So if everything go according to plan, you must see something like this. Hello,
Okay.
do you have something like this on your screen?
Yes, sir.
Good,
Yes.
good, good. Meaning that all our imports were successful. So we now have data that we want to be using now. So let's try the other one. Let's do the second one. Let's see what is inside. Select it, highlight it, and execute. Do you have something like this as well? Do you have something like this? Hello, am I still audible?
Yes.
So your own may be different from my own. Your own will start from one, while my own start from two because I've deleted one from it. So if you production dot categories, your own will start from 1, 2, 3 to 7. Do you have something like that?
Yes.
Good. So let's check the third one. Production dot product, and let's execute it. And you have something like this. You have something like this.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Good. So let's move to the last one. So let's execute it and see. So now this is where our work now starts. I told us that when you are interacting with your interface, you are testing from the interface. You click on the, you enter your address, you enter your age, you enter your phone number, you enter your hobby, you enter every details as per yourself, and you now click on save. Immediately you get a response from your system that successfully submitted. Thank you for submitting. We'll contact you as soon as possible. Now, for you now to know, to check, so that you'll be able to you can beat your chest that 100%, I'm very sure that this my data is eating the back end. That is the reason why we are doing this. So now, from your developer,
Hello,
they will tell you the table.
hello,
Maybe
sir.
hello, yes.
Hello, Mr. Peter. So
Yes, sir.
I want to ask one question before you continue.
All right, go on.
The first one, the first statement, select all from production and order. If I want to if I want to see the script of it, as in the way I created it or something of such.
Okay,
So how are we going to how am I going
okay.
to get it?
You come to the table here. Any table that you want to see the script, eh? You come to the table, you click on
Okay,
that table, you right click on that table. Hmm?
okay,
So when you right click on that table, you see all these blah 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 blah. You see script table as. Hmm?
okay,
You now see create to.
okay,
So create to new query editor window. So if you choose
okay,
file, it means, for example, if I say, okay, oh, I want you to send I want you to send your script to me. I now want to save it, the one we did the last time that we imported. That was
okay,
this is how they did it. They create it to file. So once I click on file, you now give it a name. You now save it, you send it to me. Are you getting me now? But once
okay.
you are on your system, you want to see it. What you need to do is that you
Mm,
need to create new query editor window. If you click on this now, automatically it
mm.
will open it. Look at it now. So if you drop everything there, you see. Can you see?
I can't see it now.
You can't see my screen.
I can't. I'm seeing your screen, but I didn't see what the output of it. Once you click on the file,
This is it. Is on the screen now. Can anybody see my screen?
Yes, I can see your
Yeah, we
screen.
can.
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
It's floating. You have the. Can you see my screen now, Mr. Banjo?
I'm seeing your screen, but I didn't see the outcome of that file that you click.
Okay, I
I
didn't
didn't
go
see that.
over the. I didn't. I only explain it. I didn't
Okay, okay.
click on it. I just explain that if you want to, for example, somebody is asking you to send the script to him or her. So
I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it now.
so he said this is what you do. You can do a lot of things. We want to create, this script table as create to. We have three options. New query editor window. This is the one I just did. I said if you want to send it to somebody, as we are on the
Okay,
group, as we're on the group now, and somebody is having a script that say, you don't need to worry ourselves. I have one script that can do this gist, that can do this trick. I say, please, can you send the script to me? This is where that person will come. Just click on this file like this. Can you see? Just give it a name.
okay,
Script, scene, blah blah blah. Just give it a name. You save it. So once you save it, it will become I don't want to save it. It will become like this.
Okay.
It will become like this.
Okay.
You
Okay.
get me now? So you can now
All right.
attach it and send it to that person. But if you
Okay.
want to open it, you just want to see your screen. Maybe you want to change something on it. You want to do that. You want to open it to your window. So this is what you do. Come here, click on script table as, create table to, and click on new query window. And you get something like this. I
Okay.
hope you
All
understand
right.
now.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
So can we continue now?
So you can
Yes,
continue.
please.
Yes. So now we have what we want to use. So if you still remember, I said we have three, we have, let me go back. We have three types. The first one, type of database testing. The first one, we have structural database testing, and we have functional testing, and we have non-functional. So we have, all of this. So we want to test them one after the other. Whenever you are testing any of these, is either is structural or functional or not functional. There's something, there's some, test cases that you must come out with. So, so we now let's move to item 5, database testing scenario. So we now have, for structured database testing, we have some common scenario that whenever you want to test that your structural database, these are the things that will come to your mind. Number one, you want to verify the name of the database. You want to verify the data device, the log device, and the dump device. You want to verify if enough space allocated for each database and verifying database option setting. And also, you want to name all the table in the database. You want to check the column. And you want to check the type, the column type for each table. You want to check the non-value check. You want to verify the key and the indexes in each table. I want to check for primary table. Primary key. Also, you want to check for your foreign key for each table. And also, you want to check the data type between a foreign key column and a column in other table. You want to check your indices, the cluster or not cluster unique or not unique. So those are the common things I want to do. Now, I will open an Excel. No, I just pasted the sample of the Excel now. Yeah. Let me open the Excel. Let me open the Excel. Confirm you can see my screen. Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
So under that three heading, so I have structural database testing. Under structural database testing, the first scenario that I want to do, we want to verify our database schema. So the first case that you are going to write, you verify that that table is present in database schema. That is the first thing, because the first thing first is the first thing that will come to your mind. You want to check the database schema. You want to check the table in that database. So you follow by all these blah blah blah. So let's move straight to um the script that I want to use to execute that. So let me drop it so that you can copy it and paste. So let me drop it to our WhatsApp. I'm sending it for the purpose of some people that are not here now. If I put it on the Google, immediately the meeting ends, we will not be able to have access to it again. So go to the WhatsApp, copy it, just copy it. So copy, so copy it. Have you done that? So let's be fast. We have less than 40 minutes and we have not even done. And today we are rounding up on DB today. By the grace of God, next week we are going to API testing. So have we copied it? Hello, please let be fast.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Please, I went to turn on the gen because there is no light. So please, what I was lost.
Okay. What we are
Sorry.
doing now is that I drop one code. I drop it to our WhatsApp group. So just go there, copy it. So that's the what we are doing now. Go to our WhatsApp group and copy it. So once you copy it, we now go straight to our DB. Mhm. So I would like us to
So once I copy it, then what next?
now good. So go to new query. I want us to have a new query. Go to new
Okay.
query, click on new query and paste it. Can you see like this?
Yes, sir.
So after pasting, just I said I want us to cultivate the habit. Even though we have command name, but cultivate the habit of highlighting. So click on execute. See what will happen.
Yes, sir.
Do you see something like this?
Yes, sir.
Hello, can anybody confirm it? Do you see
Yes,
something like
sir.
this?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
yes.
Look at it now. As you can see, from here we are checking the table from our schema. It means that from our DB bike stores, these are the table that we have. If you count it from here now, from here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you see? It will list all the table. So you can see the table at glance. So you now look at the table schema. Is what we are trying to do now is that we want to check the table schema. So the table schema now is for this one is production. For this one now is production. For this one is production. For this one is say production. So now for this table, it will show the table name. So these are, all this that we are doing now, you have a document that you are cross-checking. They will have given you all these the DB developer, they would have given you the document that you'll be checking. So you check, okay, this is the table name, this is the table schema name. You want to look at it. Does it correspond with what you have on the documentation? If it corresponds, it means that you have to pass it. If not, you have to raise it that this one, no, the table schema here is not correct. This one is this and that. So that is after you check it now, you now go back to here. Look at it. The list of all the tables in the database should be displayed. So now, so our actual results, so is that the list of all the table in the database is displayed. And now our status now is passed. Because I showed us, even if you look at, let me show us one, the website. Look at it now. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you see? So this is the kind of document that you will have. They will show you something like this. Do you see my screen, please? Do you see my screen?
Yes, you can see it.
Yes.
Yes, yes, your
So
screen
these are the
visible.
kind of thing that you check. You look at, okay, this is the customer, and this customer ID, this and that. You check. So if everything, everything
Yes, we can
tallies,
see.
yes. If everything tallies, you now pass it like we did here. So you now pass it. So here it means that for this one, you pass it. Don't forget, we are still under the structural database testing. So the second one, we are still verifying the database schema. So we verify the table name convention. We want to look at the way they structure the table. So let me copy this as well, and then let me send it to us. So we have it already. So even if we cannot finish it tonight, I've compiled everything. You can just go there and begin to do it on your own and see. So that is the purpose of I will share this. So copy it as well. I'll come to our query window and drop it, paste it. If you discover that it's still the same thing that we did here, it's still the same code. So what we are, if you look at our requirement here, we want to verify the table name, the table name. So you now come, this is the table name. So this is a category, brand, product. If you go back to this website, you see category, product, stock, brand, other items, store, staff, customer, orders. So this one now, this is our document. So you now cross check, does it correspond with what you have inside the system? If yes, you pass it. So that's what we are doing here. Can you see? We have category, we have brand, product, we have customer, store, staff, order, other item, stock. Can you see? So once you check, cross check, and everything goes according to everything is intact, you go ahead. Table name should be single word and must not contain space. That is we are checking table name convention. Look at table name conventions. So meaning that every table here must be a single name. Space is not inclusive. Anyone that they want to include space, they will just use underscore. Look at this. So even majority is only this one underscore. So this underscore it's still one single statement. So for example, now they didn't put this underscore, they now should order space item. So it is against the naming convention. So once you check it and everything now is fine, now go ahead and you pass it. So that's it. So the third one, we want to look at verify the number of column in the table. So this is what you want to use. Let me copy and paste it. So you just have it there and everything is there. So I know we cannot finish it, but just get the gist. And by the time you are doing it on your own, you will not have any issue. So this, let's have I okay, let me share this. I've not shared this. Uh let me drop it. Copy and paste it. Copy and paste it.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
That template,
Okay.
that template that you are copying from, is it
Okay.
the developer that will develop it and submit it for us
No, no, no,
and
no. It's
submit it
you.
to?
It's you. It's you. It's you. As a tester, this
Okay.
is a test cases now.
So what document that the developer will give to us that will allow us to develop this template?
They will
Is
give
it
you the design template like this, like this. They will give you something like this. Anything database, this is how it will be. They just give you like
okay?
this. So it's from there that you now begin. They will give you something like this. Can you see? They say, okay,
Okay.
this is what is inside. You now begin to cross check this. This one now, all this one you have to check it one after the other. You have to this one now.
Okay.
This one is your primary key, and this one is a VACA is 255. You have to check all this. This is not small work. Oh. You have to check, does it accept 255 or does it accept more than that? Hmm? Maybe you have,
Okay.
I don't know if some of us, you have worked on any application like that. When you bypass the number of characters, for example, this one is 25, this one is 25, and you now want to perform your negative testing, you now put 30 there. When you click on submit like that, it will just display one big error on your screen like that. You encountered it before.
Yes, yes.
So
Yes, 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 yes. Ma'am.
it shouldn't be. So, and even at times when you do it like that, it will crash the whole system. It just crash. So those are the things that you need to do. So all these you'll be doing one after the other. You do your validation check, feed validation check. You confirm that your store name does not exceed more than 255. So meaning that you have to enter and you have to enter text from 0 to 255. That's within the range. And you now do from 256 upward. So you have to do it one after the other. You have to do that one after the other. So it's not something that just so these are the documents that they give to you. All this one now, can you see? So they will say, okay, oh, this is the star, this is the table. Look at the sales dot staff. So this is the design. Under it, these are the data type. For the first name, you have FACA. For the last name, you have FACA, and you have only like that, like that, like that, all two. So these are the things that you have to check one after the other. So as you are doing it, you now begin to use this one to develop your test cases. I'm saying this to all every one of us, in one point or the other, you'll be engaged to work on database. By the time you get there, you just say, I don't have any experience. This is the experience you have now. So now this one is part of your experience. So by the time they say, okay, do you know anything on database? This is what you are going to do. This is the test you are going to carry out. You just check one after the other. So as you are checking it, you now translate it to your test cases. As you do when you are writing your front end test cases, that's the same thing. The only thing that will difference is that instead of the test step, you only put your script here. Because by the time they are checking it, they will check. Okay, oh, okay, what is this person? What is this saying? They will copy this one, you paste it, and they will run it, and they will see. So that is what and what and what I want us to do. So have you copied this? Have you pasted it?
So yeah, yes, I have a question.
All right, go on.
So I want to ask if a tester can do database testing in place of API testing, because I know that it can also validate some of these things using APIs, using Postman to validate number of characters and the like. So I just want to ask.
I didn't get your question very well. Probably can you come again?
So I'm asking that, can is database testing, can it be used in substitute of API testing, or it is standalone? It's different.
No, it's a standalone. It's a standalone.
Okay.
API is different from database. Hmm? So your API is you know, what your programming is interfacing with. For example, now you have a solution, and your solution is how to forecast weather. I've already written that program. So for me, I now want to do a kind of weather forecast system, and I want to have that kind of a program. So I don't need to write it on my own again. So saying that you have it, you just tell me that, okay, well, Peter, don't worry, I have a solution that you can embed into your application. So and that's exactly what we call API. Hmm? So that one is interfacing. You are interacting with outside application. That is what we call API. But database, the database is you are dumping from what you are working from the front end. Eh? You are doing a registration, a customer registration, and as a customer, as they are registering themselves, when you save, where is all this data? Where are they going? Immediately you click, it will tell you that save successfully. So all this data is being stored somewhere, and that is what we call database. It's different from API, and they are doing different work entirely. Even though you can use some of these tools to interact with each other, no, but your database is standalone while your API is standalone. Majorly what we use for our DB, eh, even though we have some other tool that you can use, but majorly you use your SQL server, to perform some of these tests. And why you make use your Postman, majorly that's a leading tool, even though we still have some other, eh, we have some other tool, but the leading tools that you use to test your API is Postman. Are you getting me now? So don't confuse the two together. The two, they are standalone, and they serve different function and different purpose. And as a tester, it's your work to do both. Are you getting me now? So it's your work to do both the API testing and the database testing. So by the grace of God, next week, Saturday, we are going into that. We are going to that. We are going to check. We are going to test the DB. I mean, sorry, post my API, and we are going to write automation test on it as well. I don't know if that answer your question.
Yeah, it does. Thank you, sir.
All right. So have you copied that one? The script I sent to us, have you copied like this?
Yes.
So let's execute it. So you now have number of columns. Do you have something like this?
Yes, sir.
Number of column number. Can you see? Here,
Yeah,
this thing
it's
that you are
showing now.
seeing here is a label. Is a label. Eh? So if I anything that here you can change it, is dynamics. So for example, you can say, okay, oh, I want to show, let me put show column. Look at it. You can run it. It show column that will display here. Can you see? So when you see something as you are just saying it that you want, instead of showing the default item or default setting, I want I want it to display this. So you say select count, meaning that is we count all as show column from information schema dot column, where table name is equal to customer. So we want to check the number of column in your table customer. This is the table customer. This is the customer. So we can say we want to check our another table. Let's say table, let's say order. Let's change this one to order. You can change it from your end, change it to order. Sorry. Yes. So you can say you want to see the number of column in staff order. So can you see? You still want to say, okay, oh, you want to check for stores. Before we do everything, you confirm the number of column like this. Can you see? So that's how you'll be doing it. As you are doing it, you'll be checking it. Okay, this one passed. The number of column here, they told me. In the document that you were given, they say, okay, this one is the number of column is this and that. So, I'm telling you all this. It's not all the job function that will state that you do all this. Because some people will say, what is this guy telling us now? I'm telling you, in case of when you see a job function that would demand you to do in-depth testing on database, this is what you are going to do. But in your normal testing, you don't need to do all this. What you just need to do in your normal testing is just to check if the information that you are processing from your front end hits the back end. If it hit the back end, you send 20 naira, you can find 20 naira in your DB. You send a mail from your DB, you can find it as a mail in your DB. You are okay with that. Are you getting me now? So it's not tomorrow now when they say, okay, well, Edowu, oh yeah, come and work on this one. You now begin to do all this one. No. Hmm? If tomorrow you are working, any work that you are working on, is your responsibility to make sure that you cross-check the back end. You cross-check what you are sending from the front end. Does it correspond with what you have at the front end, at the back end? That is the normal project that you are working on. But in some cases, You may have a request from your client that we want a tester that will do an in-depth database testing, that will check everything from the DB. So that is the reason why we call it database testing. So you have to follow all these things one after the other. You see this, you check this, you check that, you check that. As you are doing it, you are taking record. You are taking record. So because by the time you get to that, you know, say, I don't have experience. So this is the experience that you need now. So as you are checking it, you check this, you check the table name, the column name, the number of column, you check for that. So that's exactly what you'll be doing in your database testing. So I believe, because like I look at it now, we have a lot, but because of our time, we'll not be able to finish. But now you've already have what you need. So on your own, we have done one, two, and we have done three. So you are going to finish this on your own, and you are going to see it, cross check what I have here, and see. So subsequently, maybe from Monday to like I may give us time, even though it's not every one of us that are doing that. I say, all these people they don't have work. They don't have work, Jerry. Me that I have work, I don't want to do. I can bet you with you, even if you know it before, the dimension that you know may not, there is no crime in joining, getting knowledge, adding to what you have before. Some people say, I know this thing now, I don't want to do it. It could be what you know, it could be the old way of doing it. When you now interact with another person, it could now introduce you or expose you to another way of doing it. Some of us, when little thing like that, we don't want to, come down to another level again. You think I know this level. You see now, some of what that we are doing, I can count. We're not up to like 10. I know some of people that are doing the task. For some of the people, hardly you see somebody that do it that will not see any observation. I will explain something to them. I purposely not putting it on the group chat, because I need some people, they will now begin to use it to, they are not participating, but they want to be getting from what some people. Even I've seen some. I was working in the night, and I saw the guy send it to me at around 1 a.m. in the night. And some of you can testify to that. I was working, and immediately I respond. So you cannot see some people that are waking in the middle of the night. And that is the reason why I was private chatting everybody. Hmm? I was private chatting everybody. The observation I saw, I tell him, this is what you do. You can do it better like this, like that, like that. So if you like, you can, that is some of us that, we don't really take something serious. But by the time we now get there, we now begin to run everything. So any question before we have done? We have just 10 minutes. Let me use that one to entertain
So,
question.
hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, I'm with you, sir.
So the template, maybe you should drop it for us on the platform so that we can finish the
Yeah, yes,
the
I will.
remaining one.
I will. Yes, I will. I will. So, any other question? Please ask questions. Some people are not asking questions. Please ask question.
Please, sir, this session, is it being recorded?
Yes, yes, it is. So
Okay, thank.
because of the like 2 hours, there is no way I will send it across. So that is why I put it on my YouTube page. So purposely I created that YouTube page for this. And you just watch out for that space. There's something that will be put in there, and there's a lot of a new thing that will be put in there. You just go there, and you download. And please, some people just go there, just look at it, and will not even like the page. You will not even subscribe to that page. It's not nice now. I just to encourage us as well. As you get there, you get to that, you you like the page, you you subscribe to it, and you encourage us. And some people, And also you put comment there, so that you put comment. Please, let's grow this thing together. As time goes on, this thing now will now become, there's something that will be put in there that you'll be enjoying. Eh? So just be watching that space and you'll be enjoying it. So we have just 8 minutes to go. And I want to talk about the classes that we are starting very soon. If we discuss.
Before
All right, go on.
hello sir,
Yes.
before that, you said we should go to YouTube. So you didn't give us the
The
I mean
link,
the
I will send it.
the link.
Once I
And
upload
then
it.
you are telling us for the first time. Not
No,
that
it's not
we've
for the
been
first
going
time.
there
Oh.
and you didn't.
It's not. Oh. It's not for the first time. The last week
The
recording.
last session you send it to us on the platform, not on the
No, no, no,
YouTube.
no, no. I sent the link. The link. I sent the link. Even there is no way I can even send that video. It's 2 hours. It's
Okay.
2 hours. Eh?
Okay.
So
No,
so
all
there's
right.
even if I want to send the individual, there is no way I will send because it's too heavy. So I just put it on the YouTube. But once I upload this one now, I will send the link. Probably maybe tomorrow or thereabout. I will send the link, and you just go there. You rewatch the video again, and probably if you see any other, don't be selfish. If you see any other person, you can just share something. But as you are going into the something, please encourage us as well. Just like the page, subscribe to the page, and put a nice comment there. So with that, I'll be able to do, like I said, there's something that I will be doing, some video that I'll be doing, that will be some of these things that we need. So I'll be putting it there. And
Yeah,
so
okay, sir. All right.
any other question before I just want to chip in something before we close for today.
Yes, sir.
All right. I think we don't have any questions. So I want to talk the um we are starting, this mentorship program supposed to come to it's not come to an end. It just come to a pause, because this even after next week now, we just put a pause to it. It's not that we are stopping, we are not stopping, because this will be a continuous mentorship. So it's not just one off. So we still have to continue. But after next week, we are just going to put a pause temporarily to it. But after next week, we are starting uh, another training. Some of us, we can see it from the group chat. We have several groups. Like we have software testing, and we have Selenium. Look at them. We have Selenium. We have Java. We have Cypress. We have Apium. We have JMeter and the other. So, and in these classes, as you can testify to it, that's how I work. I so much like practical. So this will be, each of these classes will run for 2 months. For example, for Selenium now, it will run for 2 months. So, and that 2 months will be around 3 times a week. So we are going to have enough time. So in all this time, we don't even have enough time to work. So for that, it will be a kind of uh we are going to have more time to work on it. But the training we are starting now, we are starting from uh software training. So we are going to start with that, because there are some people here that they are beginner. So I want them to be at the same level with us. So we are starting the software testing training. I can see, please, can you still see my screen?
Yes.
So here I pull up the something. So this is the training. So for this training is divided into two. So we have one that is the manual testing and the database testing. So it runs for 2 months. and that is a standard package, and the fee is 80,000 naira. And the other one we have the standard plus. So this one will be in form of manual testing plus database testing and with Selenium WebDriver. So it's three in one package. So that one now is 140,000. 140,000 naira. But this one, instead of 2 months, this one will run for 3 months. We have Selenium and this. So and other, if you, for example, this one is for beginner. Are you getting me now? So if you are beginner and you still want to, learn more about software testing in depth, you want to know what to do, you want to know how to write your test, you want to know this and that. So this is this is for you. But concurrently, and we are going to start Selenium class as well. Even if you are experienced, you don't need to go into software testing. So we have Selenium training. So that's Selenium. Let me pull it up. So like I will still repeat myself next week. So this is Selenium. So this one we have one-on-one that if it is only, some people they want myself alone. If you want me to be teaching you alone, like you and I. So that one is for 2 months as well. That one is for Selenium. That is 120K. But if it's the group one like this one we are doing now, so that one is 80,000 as well. So whichever one that you want to go for, you are free. You just indicate and let me know. You look at it, we only need 10 people. So we don't want much. So we need 10 people. So, but I'm betting you get value for your money. So you have to work, you have to do practical. For that 2 months, I'm betting you that you are going to know what you need to know. And in addendum, before I round on with this, all this package, I will now introduce also integrating our manual automation testing with AI, artificial intelligence. So I will train us on how to use all these AI tools to perform your automation testing, to perform your manual testing, and to do a lot of things. We are in the artificial era now, artificial intelligence era, and you have to move with that. So because of our time, so next week I'll see have to speak more on this. If you need more information about that, you can private chat me. I will give you more detail. But after this training, we are starting our software testing and the Selenium. Uh, Instantly we are starting, so it will run for 2 months. So any other one you want to know anything, let me know. All right, thank you guys. So next week is another time. So next week we are going to do postman. Thank you, everyone. And if we have any question, just put it on the group chat. And if you want, you can private chat me. I will happy to assist. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your time, and do enjoy.
Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you. God bless you.